Alright, welcome back to another video. I figured I would do something a little different. I posted these before, these little fingerboards. Uh, People love them. They want to know how I did them or whatnot, or if I could show how to do them. So I'm going to show you guys how to do them on this dollar skate fingerboards. I use these tins, had them sitting for a while. Some of them come with stickers, some of them don't. So if you guys have the ones that come with stickers, this is what I do with the stickers. I figured I would put them on fingerboards, so that way I was able to reuse them, because Lord knows I had a couple tins with a lot of stickers, didn't know what to do with them. So went to our local dollar store and got these fingerboards. Also have tech decks as well. Maybe I'll do tech deck 1 versions of these in the future if you guys like this video, so definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Of course, first and foremost, you'll have to find the tins that come with the stickers. Not all tins come with stickers. Some of them just comes with a coin. So if you get a sticker, the one to the, some of them have the cutout sticker, and some of them the whole sheet is a sticker. The one that the whole sheet is a sticker is a lot better. I also have Mod Podge, because just putting the original one, I just put the sticker on. So I figured I'd put a little coat of Mod Podge to help it seal better. Of course, you need something to put it on. That's why I use this little cutting board. Got this at a local Dollar Tree store as well. Got a pencil. Got a throwaway brush. You can find these throwaway brushes just about anywhere. You can get them at Dollar Tree as well. I think I might have got mine at Walmart. Pair of scissors. I mean, you could use an X-Acto knife. Just be careful when you're cutting it. So here's me taking out both of the skateboards. I do have another one that comes with a ramp, some steps and whatnot. I'm not that good in doing these fingerboards things, so keep that in mind. Alright, as you guys see, I also have a scraper on the side. I ended up not using the scraper, not only because, you know, it was very, very dangerous. I didn't have my cut resistant gloves on, so I ended up not using these at all. So even though I have them here, I ended up not using them. I ended up trying to peel these stickers off, and it really didn't go so well. But the second board I ended up just leaving the sticker on. So I pulled this one off. Of course, it didn't come out in one smooth pull, but it's alright. Maybe I didn't want to put no heat on it because these are plastic boards. They're not. I think tech decks might not be plastic. We'll see when I do the tech decks. But I figured that'd be good enough. So wanted to do the black sticker on this one, because I think I have the other sticker that has a leaf on. Maybe I'll do that one in a future video. But I think this black sticker looks amazing. This came in the black and white tin, which hopefully you guys can find some. All right, first I'm trying to pick how to get the full picture, or at least the picture that I want on the board itself. You can definitely take your time on measuring it to make sure you get the best fitting. I was kind of rushing this a little bit. Could have taken my time a little bit more, but wanted to show you guys the principle on how I do it. So figured it'd be good enough right there. Went a little diagonal, that way I can get all of this sticker on there. And I used the pencil. You can use a pen as well, which I wish I would have used a pen because the pencil tip broke a couple times, but it is alright. You can also use a Sharpie as well. Just try to get it as close as possible, and when you cut it, just go in the line you traced, just a hair. If you go right at the line like I did, you have a little bit of overlap on the sticker. So I mean, it'll take a couple tries. I only did this for fun, so wanted to do something Pokemon related that wasn't just cards, because as you guys know, getting cards is kind of crazy right now, and it's getting expensive. So as well as I had all these tins sitting around, instead of throwing them away, I wanted to use the sticker for something. Alright, so once you get a little template, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a line around there. Probably would have looked better if it was pen, but it's alright. And be careful cutting, especially if you're using a X-Acto knife in this part. I used a pair of scissors that I had in my sewing kit, which I will put link in the link in the description. I'll put some of my Amazon links for scissors and sewing kits and Mod Podge. So if you guys want, definitely go to the description, go to my Amazon link, and it helps support the channel in the long run, helps support us as small creators, and helps fund projects like this. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a dollar skateboard, but any little bit helps, as you guys all know. You know what I'm saying? Alright, the first board was a regular oval. Other one, as you can see, has a little bit more of a rounder shape on the one side than the other. So just pick whatever board you want. Doesn't matter the design on the board, because you're going to end up covering it anyways. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see me do the tech decks, or I also got the Hot Wheel Tony Hawk ones, which would be interesting to do a couple of those. I am sadly running out of the stickers for the tins. As you guys know, these tins are getting harder and harder to get, because scalpers are just gobbling them all up. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now I figured I might as well, since I'm trace the other one as well. That way, get them both out of the way. This one, try to get all the characters in there as much. I wasn't too worried about the Pokemon logo on the top, as I was getting all the Pokemon characters on the board itself. So just do the best you can. Flip it over a couple times just to see ballpark of where it's going to be. Once you trace it, you can more or less see how it's going to look. So definitely take your time in this process. As pencil broke on that point, so I'm trying to get more of the lead out. Told you I should have used the pen on this part, but sorry. Didn't want to stop recording just to go get a pen, so working with what I got, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts on these boards. Which one is your favorite board when I'm done? There's the pencil lead that broke. I'm getting it off the desk. Didn't want to really damage my mat too much. But you know, when you're messing with Mod Podge, scissors and whatnot, take your time. Try to minimize the mess. Once again, take your time cutting. Watch your fingers. You don't want to cut your finger by accident. And on this one, I try to trim it the best that I could, and as you guys will see shortly, it ended up not matching up because I went a little over the line instead of going under the line, or inside of the line, I should say. So when you're done cutting it, put it on the board, see where the sticker lines up. Try to trim it if you can. It's better to go over than under, because once you can't add the material back up once you cut it. Here I am, that part overlapped a little bit, so here I go trimming it. If you can, just go a little at a time. Definitely don't want to trim too much and waste the sticker. Needed to cut a little bit more. Like I said, take your time. I didn't want to go too far in the one trimming and go ruin the sticker. So cut a little bit at a time, measure it, put it back on. You know, do what you can to get the best fitment on the board. And of course, these are stickers, but I wanted to give it more adhesive than just the sticker itself, so that's where the Mod Podge came in. And to tell you the truth, after drying, they held up pretty good. So alright, now I'm going to use my trusty Mod Podge. This one was the gloss, but really don't matter. As long as it's Mod Podge, it don't have to be glossy or matte. It just has to go underneath it to give it more of a adhesive. I was trying to take my time on this because did not want to get Mod Podge everywhere in the area. So here I am holding the wheels. I'm putting some more Mod Podge on the opposite side and try to coat it. I put a light thin coat. I didn't want to go too heavy on it. But when the sticker is on there and I'm trying to squeegee it down with my fingers, I didn't want too much Mod Podge just coming out the sides, if you know what I mean. Alright, of course, peeling these stickers is always a process. My nails ain't sharp enough, so the struggle was real on peeling these stickers. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now I'm doing my best to line it up. You want pick which direction you want to go. And the Mod Podge, with it being still wet, it did give you some mobility to move the sticker around to fit it better. I didn't notice that at first. I was just trying to stick it in perfect, like you would a screen protector on a phone. You guys know how that is. But once I put it on there and seen that it's slid around, I was able to get it on there pretty good. And I think this, out of both boards, I think this one ended up being my favorite out of the two. I like the black look, the black and white look, and the Pokemons on there. It looked amazing, like a beautiful board. And I do have a Leafeon sticker as well. Trying to get the ones from Prismatic Evolution. I'm pretty sure it didn't come with a sticker. It just came with a limited coin. But there are other tins out there from earlier generations that had the stickers. So, you know, do what you can. If not, try to pick the best kind of Pokemon you will want on there. And then you can make your own custom board. And just have fun with it. Definitely a nice little customization that basically the whole family can do. Even if you just trace it, have a kid cut it out, and without the Mod Podge, they can just stick it right on. You'll have a nice little customized board. So definitely anybody can do this. You know what I'm saying? If I can do it, anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? So sadly, I went a little heavy on this one, as you guys are gonna see. I ended up getting Mod Podge on the sticker itself and on my play mat, which I couldn't believe. I was like, holy crap. So I put the paintbrush down, ended up wiping it off, and then struggled with getting the sticker off. I trimmed it. Trust me, I was struggling to get that sticker off for a while, but I trimmed it down some so you guys didn't have to watch me struggle for 5 minutes and nothing like that. Once again, I placed this one as best as I can. Just take your time and lining it up the best that you can. This one, if you look on it close enough, you might be able to see the stickers on the sides a little bit, but it didn't bother me too much. Here I am. I used a paper towel in case any of the Mod Podge came out. I had a paper towel handy. But all in all, it came out looking pretty good and not too much Mod Podge. So, like I said, I gave it a light coat. Now, if you want, you could technically put these back in I put them back in the package because I think the presentation will look amazing if it looks like it came from the factory like this or from the distributor like this. Nice little touches, almost like that's how I bought it. Beautiful. I like to put certain stuff back in the packages. I'm a guy that don't like to throw too many boxes away. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you guys like these boards? You guys think it was a good idea to try to make them? Always interested in any other ideas. What do you do with those stickers you guys get on the tins? You guys just chuck them, throw them away? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comments below. I know it's a little different than what we normally do, but I thought it'd be fun. And I did have people requesting that I would show them how I made my board, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel in the long run. Always read your comments, so let me know down below what you guys think. All right, see you guys on the next one. Later.